Today we're finally going to be continuing our journey through the recipe for disaster quest, this time by doing the very first subsection, which is freeing the goblin generals. This is going to be a really short episode real quick. I'm mostly doing it for the quest points so that we can have a little more time in Tears of Gothics, honestly. But yeah, this is a nice, easy one. I think we just have to inspect these guys. Which one of these am I actually meant to be saving? Neither of them were at the previous council meeting. The goblins get through leaders so fast I find it hard to keep track. I heard the last leader died during a game of pin the tail on the basilisk. Well, no worries. I'm sure if you just find something that they'll both eat, then that should work. I hope. Remembering the last time I dealt with these two, that may be easier said than done. Well, you could try asking some of the other goblins in their village for ideas. You should be able to find it just to the north of Falador, unless they've decided the sky is the wrong color there or something. Alright, so yeah, we'll go ahead. Can I just exit anywhere? No, it has to be at the actual exit. I figured. I've been doing a little bit of combat training, and I did a Slayer task, and then before I did this, I was just randomly killing a ton of goblins over here, which I guess is kind of mean considering the quest I'm doing, but, you know, they were there. I had just used my home teleport, and I wanted to let it recharge. And, you know, you never know when you'll get the Champions Challenge scroll, so I figured, you know, why not murder a couple hundred goblins? Didn't get it, though, but I did get a defense level, so that's something. My defense definitely needs to be higher, because still taking just way too much damage from Slayer. Current task is Desert Lizards, which is going to be fun. Not spent much time in the desert. Alright, well anyway, we're taking a shortcut up to Barbarian Village. Don't know how much time it saves, but it at least does save the run energy, which is at a premium. Probably shouldn't be wearing all this armor, but whatever. It's a short quest. Yeah, I don't think there's much of a benefit to doing this outside of the quest point, because, you know, we're not going to wear the gloves we get from the first one, and I don't think it really affects the food stock in the chest at all, except maybe making it stock 2 of some items instead of 1. I'm not sure. I think that's how it works, though. So we could get 2 tomatoes instead of 1 before having to wait for it to restock, which theoretically is useful in some situation, but mostly just doing this one because it's easy. And we'll probably do the dwarf one at some point in the near future as well. I forget where I put it on my list of quests, but that's just a tentative list anyway. It's not set in stone. It'll likely change, especially if I keep doing combat outside of the quests, because that'll move certain quests way up in the list. And I might need to reorder anyway, because I might want to reprioritize to where I can get a few things, such as the Lumbridge Medium Diary. Would be real nice to have 3 daily cabbage ports, which I think is what you get from that. But for that, you have to start Fairy Tale 2. So right now I have Fairy Tale 2 at like the bottom of my list. But I don't know if I want to wait, you know, a few months to get there. So I might have to reorder my list a little. Anyway, so we'll go ahead and talk to these guys, because they're going to be here because of time magic. Alright, General Wartface. Can I ask about what food you like? What? Why? I need to save you from the colon Neuromancer's spell. From whose what? At the council meeting in Lumbridge, there was a Neuromancer who tried to cast an evil spell on you. Lumbridge? Oh yeah, me remember. Me was Goblin representy thingy. No, you weren't. That was me. Never mind that. Don't you remember the spell? All me remember is Wartface stealing chair. Weren't your chair. You shouldn't even have been there. But I there before you were, so I get chair. Never mind. Alright, so yeah, I figured that probably wouldn't be the right dialogue option. Can I ask about what food you like? What? Why? Market research. But us never use your markets. Exactly. That's why we need to find out what goblins eat so we can better cater to your needs. Go away, human. We busy. But only take a minute of your time. I said we busy. Okay, well that was the wrong option too. I don't know what the right option is. So how is life for the goblins? Now you've solved our argument, we gotta think of something else to do. Yep, we bored now. What? What am I doing wrong here? Am I doing something wrong here? Oh, I'm supposed to talk to Mud Knuckles, apparently. I thought we would actually need to talk to them. And maybe we did, but we didn't. Okay, yeah, we did have to talk to them. We just didn't need to do all those options, probably. Go away, human. Me's busy here. Busy doing what? Me's working on a new way of cooking. Will be most famousest goblin cook ever. I need your help. A Wartface and Bentnose have been trapped by a terrible curse. Oh, maybe that why Mudknuckles not been shouted at recently. Suppose me should help, but first Mudknuckles must finish experiment. Unfortunately, is missing one vital ingredient. What do you need? Maybe I can get it for you. It's called charcoal. Mudknuckles here you can get it from shops on Karamja, but the customs officers, they no like goblins anymore. Burnt trees, they good too. Smash 'em up with axes, but Mudknuckles only knows of burnt trees in the wilderness, and Mudknuckles too afraid to go there. Okay, I'll see what I can do. If I remember correctly, from RS3, you can't actually get it from burnt trees. I don't know. Busy doing what? Oh, do I have to just use it on them? I've got the charcoal you were after. Really? Then no time to lose. Mudknuckles already have everything else. Sulfur and stuff. Sulfur, must be moving. Follow me. Are you sure this is a good idea? Absolutely best idea Mudknuckles ever had. I'm not really convinced that... Should it shake like that? Oh no, I'm so scared. It fine, it... Boom. I was gonna say, oh yeah, they didn't have the sidebars, but then the sidebars show up. You hear that? Hear what? Now they're shaking too. Ah, that'd be Mudknuckles again then. Yay, see, this is a real reason to wear this armor. Mudknuckles? It worked. It did? Are we done here? Yeah, we're done. You, the human who helped me. Mudknuckles is very grateful. We'll be famous real soon now. Is just collecting results. And so many results. On walls, on ceiling, everywhere. I'm thinking of calling it fast food, because of how fast it goes from raw to burnt, see? I need your help. Yes, Mudknuckles very grateful. How can I help? Your leaders, Wartface and Bentnose, have been trapped by a terrible curse. So that's why Mudknuckles has been repeating this. But how can I be helping? Cooking and magic no mix. Tried that before. Mudknuckles had some very angry wizards at door after trying to burn staffs to cook on. I need to create a dish that both of the generals would eat to save them from the curse. Oh. What? It's impossible. Mudknuckles tried it before, but the requests, they make no sense. Why? What did they want? Well, Bentnose wanted fruit in the dish, but Wartface, only fruit he eat is sliced oranges. That doesn't sound so bad. Maybe, but Bentnose objects to the color. Anything else? Wartface, he wants some nice juicy maggots. Where can I get maggots? Humans use them all the time for fishing. Mudknuckles think this is crazy waste of maggots, mind, but each to their own. Each to their own indeed, but what's the problem? Bentnose not like maggots. Say they too bland. Would only eat them if they spicier. Okay, is there anything other than orange slices and maggots? Bentnose asked for some bread in the mix. Let me guess. Wartface complained, right? Yep. Wartface think bread too country. He prefers slimier, soggier food like the maggots. So let me get this straight. I need orange slices which aren't orange, maggots that aren't bland, and bread which isn't crunchy. Yep, about sums it up. Bring 'em all to me, and Mudknuckles will make suitable dish. Wonderful. Well, I guess I'll have to see what I can do. Alright, so, My orange isn't here. I had an orange. It must be in the bank. Oh, I'll go grab it then. That sucks. I had everything for a short time. But anyway, we can go ahead and do the bread, make it soggy. Ugh, it turned to quite a shade there. And we can use the spice on that. There we go. We got spicy maggots and soggy bread. We just have to go grab my orange. If I lost it somehow, I will be very, very annoyed. I don't know if there's a bank anywhere nearby over here. I don't think there is in Bertholt or Taverley. I think the Warriors Guild was the only bank back in the day of the 2007. It wasn't until they did the new tutorial, whatever year that was. Definitely much later than 2007, though. That was when Bertholt and Taverley were really put on the map as being important places. Alright, so my orange, yeah, there it is. I don't know what it's doing in there. Alright, we need to use the knife on it. Slice it. There we go. And now we use the purple dye that you get near Ardoin Ardoin Zoo. I was thinking Karamja because that's where I got the charcoal, but no, not Karamja. Alright, ooh, an eclectic impling. Unfortunately, I can only catch young and baby implings right now. I do need to work on my hunter. I need to get up in the 40s, I think. I think you need 40s just for the lumberge tasks. And I wouldn't mind having it just because it probably means I could capture some more implings. Yeah, Gourmet at 38. And Earth at 46, but if I could just get Gourmet, that'd be at least something. It's nice to get that random little extra XP, but when you can only catch young and baby, you almost never see them. See Gourmet a lot more. At least in my experience. Alright, well, that was a huge waste of time. That could have been avoided if I had been paying attention to my inventory. But I accidentally had dumped my orange. Okay, we've had this conversation. I've got the ingredients we need to make a meal for Wartface and Bentnose. Mudknuckles is confused. Ingredients make no sense, but give them here and Mudknuckles make what you need. There you go, but don't go blaming Mudknuckles if it doesn't work. Yay, great, thanks. So he just mixed them all together. What was the point? Slop of compromise. And now we return to the old lumberge, and where there is a thing to do. I don't know what I'm saying here. Yes, let's get inside the magical time room. Alright. Do I inspect them or do I use it on them? I don't know. Which one of these am I actually meant to be saving? Okay, we're having the same conversation. Oh, yep, they're gone. Another reason why I'm doing this is because I did want to get crafting and farming XP quite badly. Good work, adventurer. I've teleported them away to safety. You only have 7 council members left to protect. Yay, farming 27. We can now grow apple trees and whatever the heck that is. Yay, crafting 26. Now we can do those things. And of course, we got a little bit of cooking XP. Really close to a level now, honestly. I feel like there's something at 43, but I don't remember what. I don't know. But anyway, so yes, that is the first part of this done. We will be saving Mr. Dwarf Guy at some point in the near future. But it's not a huge priority because the rewards aren't that amazing until you get to the end. And I don't know when we'll actually get to the end. But we could go downstairs and just take a glance. See what we can buy, since I got nothing else to do today. We only have the buy food options, right? Oh no, there's buy items. Yeah, so now it stocks 2 of all these items. There was previously only 1 of them. So, theoretically useful. You can also buy items. We can now get bronze gloves and an egg whisk. Not really that exciting. But anyway, yeah, I'll see you guys next time with probably another quest.